Hey everyone. So it's almost 2017 and I've been thinking a lot about my vision for what I'm going to do in 2017, as I'm sure, hopefully, and that you all are as well. And one of the things I've been thinking about that I'm realizing that I want to let go of this year, that this is the year for me to let go of, but also I think it's the year that we all should let go of this one thing. And because by letting go of this one thing, it can change everything. And this one thing that I've been thinking about is perfectionism. So perfectionism, I've been really sitting with it, and one of the things I realized is that perfectionism is actually, it's an imaginary place in our mind. It's not a real thing. There is no real place that you can go where everything is perfect. You know, there is no real process you can go through in your day or in your life where everything's going to be perfect. So this idea of perfectionism is purely an imaginary one. It's not real, and yet we hold it up for ourselves as something that is real, and we're constantly striving to get to it, and we're beating ourselves up because we're not getting there, because it's not real. It's not a real thing. So I've been going deeper into this, and why have we created this imaginary world called perfectionism where we're trying to get to? And what I realized is that it's because we want to avoid discomfort. Surprise, surprise. Because in this imaginary world called perfectionism, we don't actually have to go through any process of learning or iteration or feedback. Like, we don't have to go through that normal process of creating where, you know, we try something new, and then we get feedback, and then we iterate and we take it to the next level, and then we try some new things, and then we take it to the next level, and we keep learning and growing. That's reality. That's reality. But we want to avoid all that shit because that's uncomfortable. So we've created this imaginary place called perfectionism, where we don't have to do any of those things, where somehow we're going to go through that process maybe once, maybe twice, and it's all just going to be perfect. It's all just going to work. And in that respect, it is so that we can avoid these feelings of discomfort in our body. You know, we don't want to feel the discomfort of people not liking our creation, for example, or people not agreeing with our idea or our plan for what we want to do with our lives. You know, these are things that we don't want to deal with, the discomfort, the feelings in our body that are uncomfortable. And yet, here's something that I know for sure, having worked with hundreds of people now as a coach, as an intuitive coach. Being uncomfortable is part of the human experience. You cannot be human and not feel uncomfortable.